Okay, just give me a second here. Gotta check some stuff. Just gotta check some stuff. That sounds okay on this end. So we had a bit of a quick screw up here. Yes, we're gonna get silly, and we're off to a great start because my iPad fell asleep. So, and prior to that, I clicked what I thought was closing one of the dock windows in OBS, but actually closed OBS while I was live streaming. So that was fun. At least I didn't do that midstream. Let me just get my iPad going here. I don't know why it's doing this. Brace yourself. It usually does the trick. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We got levels. Everything's coming through. I'm going to take my headphones off for now. Maybe move my mic up a little bit. Make some funny faces in the meantime. There we go. Now I can actually see it. I should probably send out some quick reminders that I'm live. You can tell I haven't done this in a few weeks. I'm a little rusty. It is what it is. Yes, post. Even though I don't know how much traffic I actually get from Facebook, but whatever. Yep. Okay. Let me go to my Twitch dashboard going here. Keep me in the have. Stream manager. There we go. Oh, don't go to sleep. There, I'll just draw something so it doesn't go crazy here. All right. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're good. All right. Okay, let's get going here. I don't need that selected. There we go. So I don't have to look at that. I guess I'll do a quick. Thanks for catching up, Stream Elements. Okay. I guess, that's what happens when you stop a stream and then immediately restart it. So, stuff gets weird, especially when you have all these things that automatically trigger when you go live, and then if you stop it and then have to get going again, and it's catching up and whatever. This is my first time using the latest update of Procreate. It thankfully didn't change stuff too much. It did change how the library for your pens looks. Oops. So it has like Procreate library and Classic library. I guess Classic library is how I had things, which is fine. And then I guess Procreate library is sort of maybe them redoing their own stuff. Or maybe these are new too. This literally updated as I was starting up tonight, and I was panicking for a second because I was worried it would still be updating when I needed to go live, but thankfully it sorted it out. So who knows, maybe we'll try some of these just for the heck of it. Oh, that's fun. Weird. Okay. Okay. What we got for pencils? Dusky. Okay, I kind of like that. It's a fun little sketcher thing. Okay, so tonight what I'm going to do is I got this game, drawing from memory, and it's not meant to be played by one person per se. It's a party game. I mean, it's like Pictionary or something like that, and you're given something to draw from memory, as the name implies, and then I think in the official version of it, like, you have a group of friends and everyone takes turns drawing it, and then you judge the best one or something. So, yeah. But that's not what I'm doing tonight. Oops. I don't even know where I'm typing because I didn't have anything selected. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just pick cards at random and just go for it and see how it goes, and hilarity ensues, hopefully. I'm just gonna close my eyes and kind of shuffle through the pile here. Here's the pile, like a mermaid is one of the options. There are a whole bunch of cards. I can't remember if it says how many. 550 prompts. So we got a few to get through. So I'm not too worried about it. In fact, I'm just gonna take this stack and cut it in half, and I'm just gonna see what we get. This is reminiscent of the Pokemon thing I did a few weeks ago, which I'll do again. That was fun. People, I definitely, especially after the fact when I started cutting everything up and putting it on YouTube and stuff as shorts and whatnot, people seem to enjoy it, and that was fun. I like doing it. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. Okay, what do we got? A lava lamp. Okay, a lava lamp. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's keep that stack there. Put that stack over here. Okay. These are double-sided, so for those who are curious, on the other side was Piglet. So you had a 50-50 shot of, well, whatever, me drawing Piglet tonight. But so we're going to start with lava lamp. Let's see how that goes. Which is funny because I was watching one of the new Futurama episodes tonight, and they actually had a lava lamp joke in it, so it might be a little cheating. Lava lamp. Okay. Both are easy. Yes, that's true. So mean. Both are easy. So, but when I first, got the game, I went through to sort of audit what some of the cards were, in case there was some I didn't want to necessarily do on stream that, I don't need to get into it, but there was a couple I took out. And but there were some were definitely easier than others. There's going to be some that are a challenge, that's for sure. So we'll just, see what I could do is, this will not work. Oh, well, that kind of worked. All right. Actually, let's do this. There's no reason we have to be black and white here. That didn't work. Okay, let's back up here. Go back to black. Nope, do that. Let's just get these shapes sealed in a little better. Okay, now let's try this. There we go. Now let's see, I need a... Okay, why didn't that take? Oh, right, good, that's not my... It's telling me where I want to be. Let's see, will this work? It should probably actually be orange, more orange. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. Although it's more of a... That red is not really a red. That's more of a crimson or something. Or whatever the one that has more of a blue. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, well, so like last time, let's see if I can grab a quick lamp image here. Let's see here. Can I just drag this right in? No, don't do that. No, just gotta save it. I think I tried that last time with the Pokemon thing, and that did not work. Yes, save that to downloads. Okay. Do this. Image. Downloads. There we go. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. So, I mean, yeah, I had the right idea. I'm sure they just skimming image search here. They vary in style, so I was in the right ballpark. We'll call that one a win. All right, let's get rid of that. Remove. No, I just want to. Whatever. Okay, good enough. Okay, lava lamp. Let's move on to round 2. Okay. I'm trying not to look well, because unlike, other cards that are single-sided, this is double-sided, so I can't even look at them while I'm shuffling without kind of getting an idea. Just for the, actually, I'm going to flip part of this around. Okay. What do we got? Jimmy Neutron. Okay. Okay. That's going to be something. Goose and Jonesy says that's easy. Yeah, says you. I mean, I know who he is. I have a rough idea. Now, can I draw him from memory? Probably not. This one's going to be rough, but, I'm sure this is going to... Okay, let's see what we can do here. He's no, he's got like a weird shaped head, doesn't he? Like kind of like that, and he's got like, you know, weird hair. Oops, I'm running out of real estate here. Still getting used to this new iPad pencil tip here. Oh, does he have a striped shirt? Maybe. And yeah, doesn't he have like a... Is he the one with the robot dog? No, he is not the one with the robot dog. Okay. See, I don't... I missed the boat on Jimmy Neutron. I mean, I knew who he was, but I never really watched it. So let's see how bad this is going to be. Jimmy Neutron. Okay. Yeah. Open new. Just got to remember to clear out my downloads. No striped shirt. Okay. Let's see. Then we got to add this again. I remember I did last time. I just hid it when I was done. Okay. Browse. I mean, yeah. I that's about what I knew he had weird hair. I just couldn't remember how weird it was. I mean, that's definitely some a Neutron. I should have figured he had like a Neutron. Is that a Neutron on his shirt? Let's see if I can find a picture of the dog. Oh, I was way off on that too. Oh boy. Let's big hair, no hat, right? Exactly. So mean. Big hair equals no hat. I guess I'll have to add another image. Image 2. Yeah, so I was off on the dog as well. What are you gonna do? Okay, yeah, that's what I did last time. I just hid the layers, deleting them and having to add them every time. Okay, that was something. That was something. That was when I was looking through the cards previously. That was definitely what I was worried about getting, because I don't know much about Jimmy Neutron. Okay. But at least I knew he had a robot dog. Even if I didn't draw it right. Here's some good ASMR for you. All right. Gandalf, okay. Well, I can probably do that one. Let's see here. It's everybody's favorite grumpy wizard. Ha! Yeah. Next time, maybe. All right, let's see. Let's get a Gandalf image. This should be pretty easy. Trying to find one I can easily grab that's, you know. Whoops. Okay. Let's see here. So image one. Oh wait, I can just do this. There we go. It's coming back to me. Whoop, too big. Now I'm covered up. I mean, yeah, it's good enough. I mean, the picture I didn't find a picture of him with, you know, his sword too. But I mean, I got the basic idea, right? We'll call that a win for now. All right. Sorry, my back hurts. Tired and my back hurts. What am I gonna do, you know? All right, shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. And we got how appropriate. Totally random. Also picked Gollum. Okay. Swear that was random. And actually, if I hadn't flipped it, the flip side was a werewolf. Let's see what the flip side of Gandalf was. An alien. Okay. So I gotta do Gollum. I lost my pencil. Never a good thing. Never lose your pencil. Okay, so, oops, yep, I know. Gollum. Guess we're inadvertently having a Lord of the Rings night here on the stream. I don't remember if there's other characters. I remember these two sticking out, but I can't remember the other ones. But just... No, he's got that dirty, like, loincloth thing. Oops. You know, and there's like... fish bones everywhere. Okay, let's see what we get here. Oh boy. Okay, image browse. And boop. There's our Gollum. I mean, yeah, I forgot the hair. But, you know, again, I got the basic idea. It's not like someone was Pokemon last time where I was like a whole different animal kingdom. Okay. Hopefully you can't hear my cats crying downstairs. They are, I'm in my office and Steph is in her office, and so, you know, their favorite side of the door is the other side. So, yeah, I could not have them in here while I'm doing this because... Okay, good. Thank you, so mean. I can hear them, but if I had my Yeti mic, you might have been able to, especially if I had the gain up. That thing seems to pick up a lot of stuff. Okay. So what do we got this time? Just pulling. Skeletor from He-Man. Okay. Maybe we'll hear them when they start knocking on the door. You definitely would if Rags was outside my bedroom. You would absolutely hear him banging on the door, for sure. Okay, so we gotta do Skeletor now. This will be fun. I remember it. Being able to draw it is a whole other thing. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's get some shapes going. I hope that muted that while I was drinking. Okay. You might be surprised, but like kind of, you know, big muscly men are not what I'm used to drawing. Oh, does that count as nudity? I don't want to get like a, because it looks too much like a real, you know. Doesn't he have like weird boots? They all had weird boots. I mean, they're all the same basic mold. You know, like he had that goat head staff thing. Let's do this. Let's at least get his hood there. Did he have a sword? I think he did. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I definitely missed some stuff. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's see here. Image, browse. Okay. And boom. I mean, you know, whatever. I kind of was close in some regards. I missed the rest of his like shoulder stuff here, and I'm motioning with my mouse. You can't see that. So, like I missed, you know, like this and you know this whole thing and his like weird straps around the side. It was close-ish with his loincloth thing here, but not close enough, apparently. What are you gonna do? Okay. Bye, Skeletor. Okay, I'm gonna do at least one more here. We've done, this will be number 6. So only 544 more cards to go. Like I said, I can be doing this for a while. I'm going to try and keep the ones I've done separate so I don't keep doing the same ones. A Zeppelin, okay. All right. That's, sure. Everyone's favorite flying machine. Let's maybe try a different pencil here. Let's see what we got. Huntsman, what does that do? It's a little thicker, I guess. Okay, so Z, E, P, P. Grow up. I know what you're thinking. E, L, I, N. This will be pretty easy, right? Didn't they have like, you know, kind of like this, or this reminds me of a joke from the old Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. show. Briscoe is talking to some dude played by John Aston. Not a Lord of the Rings sort of connection. He was originally asked to be Gandalf, but he turned it down. Can't picture John Aston as Gandalf, but I mean, I could, but it would definitely be a very different Gandalf. Anyway, to get to the point, he was telling Briscoe that he had some business opportunity to invest in like airships or something. And the setup of the joke is Briscoe says, "Oh, a Led Zeppelin, huh? That sounds like that could be your stairway to heaven." You know, like that's the joke. And I can't remember exactly how they set it up, but that is the joke of it. And then they have like there's a little gondola down there, right? I don't know. Get some clouds and stuff, you know, because they're in the sky. You know, some simple little birds flying around. Okay, let's see what we got here. Problem is, I think I'm going to get image search screwed here. We'll see. Maybe not. No, okay. I'm good. Let's see. Oops. Boy, I have to shrink this one down before it goes live. Okay, image 1, browse. There you are. Yeah, it's big old image. But at least while it's hidden, I still have the... This is an OBS thing behind the scenes. Well, even though the image is hidden, it's not live. I can see the selection boxes around it on my end. You can't see that. So I'm able to resize it now that I remembered how everything works. What you're not seeing is me positioning it. And here we go. So, yeah, I was right for the most part. I got the wing things and maybe, or the fins, I suppose. I maybe didn't get those exactly right. And maybe the cabin thing is a little further forward, but it's got like, it's more rigid. You know, I forgot the, the little prop things. All these years playing Final Fantasy games, you'd think I would remember to put the little propeller things on an airship. Oh well, what are you gonna do? This actually, if this was how airflow was going, this would actually not be ideal. It should be more like that, at least. Anyway, whatever. We get it. That's a Zeppelin. Close enough. Okay. You know what? I think I need a break for a second here, and maybe I'm gonna have someone take over for me. I'll be right back. It's me. Hey, everybody. I'm back. So, it's my turn to draw. Get ready. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I click on? Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, just get this iPad going. Okay. Now let me see, what do I gotta draw? It says a ghost. I get to draw a ghost. Yeah, this will be easy. Anyone can draw a ghost. First, you gotta get rid of this layer. Then we gotta get a new one. And so, let's see. Ghost. Ghost. Don't make fun of my handwriting. Okay, so first you gotta do a little thing like this. He has these little things at the bottom. Okay. And he's got eye and another eye. And now, is this a happy ghost
or a sad ghost? We'll say he's happy. So, there we go. He's got a big old smile. Yep, he's a happy ghost. That's all right. Yep. Hey, we don't body shame ghosts, so mean. If he's lumpy, it's just more of him to love. Let's see here. And then maybe he's got some ghosty friends. They're also happy. There's another ghost. There we go. A ghost. I hope you kids had fun watching that, because that's all I got. You can't afford my art all the time. I'll see you in a second. No, I won't. I don't know what I'm doing. Get me out of here.
Well, thank you, Roy, for whatever that was. That's definitely something. Yeah, so a ghost. Let's see here how I would draw a ghost. Whoops. Don't do that. Yeah, so there we go. Let's, man, after Roy visits, my arm was really sore after. Let's go through them all again. Okay, so there's our ghost. There's our Zeppelin. I guess I didn't bring up a reference or a actual image of a ghost, but I'm not gonna search for an image of a ghost on Google, because we all know what a sheet ghost looks like. So yeah, there's Skeletor. Gollum. Oops, don't do, what happens when I do that? Oh, he goes away. Yeah, you can't really do any blend effects if there's like no color. There's Gandalf. Okay. There's Jimmy Neutron and his dog. That I definitely got both of them very wrong, but you know, that's okay. And our first one we did was a lava lamp. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's see here. Let's maybe just do this for the heck of it. I have to remember, like, the camera's like opposite of how I look on the screen. So yeah, that was fun. We'll do that again sometime. Maybe not every week, but we'll see. I definitely do want to do the Pokemon thing again. That was fun. And
maybe something where if we get enough people in chat, I could just say, ask chat to start giving me random cartoon characters or whatever, and I'll do my best. Which reminds me of a story years ago when I was doing free sketches for kids at Free Comic Book Day at a local comic shop. I'm just trying to get centered, sorry. And this would have been circa 2013, 2014-ish, give or take. And maybe in 2015. I don't remember. Regardless. We had, and I mean, we, myself and the couple of artists who were doing it, a lot of requests to draw Sonic the Hedgehog characters, not that's the game, but like the comic that was popular at the time. And and that was in the early days. I don't know if I had a smartphone at that point. More like I could look up stuff on, I mean, I might have, yeah, I think I did. But that was definitely like a first instance of me having to like quickly Google stuff to know what the heck these kids were talking about. Because I knew the, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, Dr. Robotnik, whatever. But all these ancillary characters from the comic book I had never heard of, and I had to look all them up, and hilarity ensued because like it wasn't just me, like all the artists were getting asked to draw these various Sonic the Hedgehog comic book characters. And it's funny. It was funny. So yeah, as far as future live streams, something I will also mention, maybe I can grab a quick image of this just for the heck of it. Let's see. So I did invest in a capture device that will let me, it's not a capture card because I don't have a PC that I would put the card into. It's an external USB thing. Yeah, there it is. I'm just gonna download this, save images, downloads. Let's do this. Image. Okay. Browse. Actually, cancel. I'll do this first. Browse. So I can resize it before I make it live. So anyway, I was at Best Buy last night, and which moved. The one on the west side of Lansing, I didn't realize had moved further west to like a new little big box strip mall situation. So anyway, so there we go. This is me testing it out last night. I didn't do a live stream with it. This is me just making sure it works. So to get to the point, now I can do live streams with games off my Switch or really anything with an HDMI out. So, I could literally fire up my old PS3 that actually is under my desk here. If I wanted to do like Fallout New Vegas or something like that or whatever. I have that, I bought the mini Super Nintendo thing a few years ago, which I don't play nearly as much as I should. That would work with this, so I could do like Final Fantasy VI or something, or Legend of Zelda or whatever. So yeah, so I can do more game stuff now, which I'm looking forward to kind of help fill out the rest of my live stream hours during the month. And tomorrow night might be my first time doing that live. So it was super easy. It's the Elgato
4KX. I briefly researched them online a week or so ago, watching reviews on YouTube and stuff. And because again, me not having a PC where you would just put like a capture card into, I had to get something that was external. And this was one of the ones I watched. What I did first was I looked at videos on YouTube of people using these devices with a Mac and OBS to make sure it would actually work in the first place before, I bought this thing and whatnot. That was weird. My chat window just kind of... Anyway, so it's super easy, as the box says. It's plug and play. For me, that was true. Literally just took it out of the box, plugged the HDMI into my Switch. I had to bring my Switch dock up here, which is fine. Plug that in to the device, plug our end into the capture device. So for the one end to the Switch, the other end to the device. Initially, I had the HDMI out going to a backup TV I have up here, and then you have the USB-C out that goes right into the Mac, and it worked. I just had to find the right settings in OBS, do video capture input or whatever the heck it was, and just find the right setting for my purposes. It popped right up, sound worked, and then I figured out I actually don't even need to be running it through a TV. I could just literally, I could play it in, watch it through OBS as I'm playing, which may not be super ideal. There may be a slight delay latency issue, but I didn't notice anything. And if it means I don't have to look back and forth between two monitors, and also I'm not playing super fast-paced first-person shooters where that would kind of be an issue. Like, my plan is to play, maybe I'll do Hades 2, maybe. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of enjoying just playing that on my own and discovering stuff and whatnot. Hades 1, sure, because I've played that for a million hours and I can do a lot of different things with that. Maybe this winter, some Stardew, and do like a JoJo route, maybe some Minecraft, whatever. So this opens a whole new world of options for me when it comes to game stuff, and I'll lean more towards the casual stuff, not the crazy, first-person shooter, like online versus player stuff. That's not what I'm into. So that's that. So tomorrow night, tentatively tomorrow, Monday night, the 29th, at some point, I will probably try doing a gaming live stream for the first time and see how that goes, just to work the bugs out. I did a simple test, just recording it within OBS, and that was fine. Good enough for my purposes. Yeah. As far as other stuff coming up, my art festival season is over and done with. I'm toying with maybe doing some sort of not big, but full, sort of debrief, breaking down, each show, here's how much I spent to be there. Here's how much it took in. Here's what my profit was or wasn't, that kind of thing, and just going through each show. I don't know if that'll be a live stream or just a video I just record within OBS and just put on YouTube. I might just do that. Might just be easier, so I can do some edits to make it a little more concise and all that. Yeah, so that's something I'm toying with. I know we're tentatively having some sort of open studio thing at our studio in October. I'll have details about that when I get them. I think we have a tentative date for that, but I don't know if that's still the case. So we'll see. And again, now that my art festival season's over with, I'll have more regular scheduled live streams on. If they stay at 8 o'clock on Sunday, I'm not sure. I might. My availability for doing it is still pretty limited. So, maybe I try it on a Friday or a Saturday or just earlier Sunday or something, just trying to kind of find the best time to, get as many people to watch. So I'm just feeling that like Sunday night at 8 is probably not the best time for that, but I could be wrong. We'll see. I mean, I'm not even 6 months into this. I think it's it's like maybe 5 months I've been doing this. So, and I'm learning, new stuff all the time and trying new things all the time and just seeing how it goes. So yeah. So thank you for watching tonight. Tentative gaming live stream tomorrow night. I don't know when. It would be after 5 p.m. So it could be anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock. But just, keep an eye on my social media channels. And, join the Discord if you haven't. That is the best place to get up to last minute updates about when I'm going live. Like I post there first as far as like what I'm going to do, and you get automatic updates of when I'm live, when I post videos to YouTube, when I post videos to TikTok. They all automatically get posted there as well. Links to them anyway, not the actual videos. And I have like community chat stuff and whatnot. So, all right, I'm gonna call it good for tonight. Thank you for watching. Next Sunday, same time, unless I decide to shake things up and just change things, at which point I'll have details about that. And yeah, so thanks for watching. This was fun. We'll do it again at some point. And yeah, thank you. You have a great week too. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and bye.